Today is a travel day, and today I'm leaving Kuala Lumpur after 5 nights of being here. Now you probably noticed straight away I'm not wearing a backpack. That's because I'm not actually left yet. If you follow me, you'll probably know that I came down to the Botanical Gardens to try and find Stonehenge. It's a mini version, and I was here for about an hour trying to search for it. Somebody on my comments told me where it was, and I've come down now just to see it before I go. And although the Botanical Gardens are over there, mini Stonehenge isn't. It's outside of the gardens, which is so annoying because that's why it wasn't on the map. So I'm just gonna have a look, see Stonehenge, mini version. There it is. Out of everything in Kuala Lumpur I've wanted to see, this is it. Wow. So I have come down from the hostel with Patrick, who's one of the volunteers in the hostel. He's not seen this place yet. So say hello.
Hey.
And I don't think it's true likeness. There you go, have a quick read of that. So as I said, out of everything in Kuala Lumpur I've wanted to see, this is it. And although it said mini Stonehenge, it's a bit bigger than what I thought it'd be, but I'm happy. I'm a really happy person. It's a smile on my face. Now I can leave Kuala Lumpur. So I want to take a few Instagram pictures just to say I've been here, and then I need to go and get my bags. But this is a travel day video with a difference, without me actually travelling yet. And if you are wondering where it is and you're coming to Kuala Lumpur, that building up there is the planetarium. So find the planetarium, you'll find mini Stonehenge, and then you can go across both the Botanical Gardens and enjoy over there. And if you watch the video from about 2 days ago, you'll see what the gardens are like, including the rain. So I've come back to the hostel. As you can see, I've got my bags, and it is the start of the travel day. So as I say goodbye to the hostel, which is down there, it's been a really good stay there. And the bus station I'm going to is a 10-minute walk somewhere down here. I was going to get a taxi, but I'm trying to save money. Now, 9 years ago when I first came to Kuala Lumpur the last time, that's where I stayed, the Reggae Mansion. That was a big party hostel. Unfortunately, it's not open anymore. We think that because of COVID it lost a lot of money, and that was a big party hostel. So where am I going to today? I've only decided in the last sort of couple of hours. I'm going to a small town called Kuala Selangor, which is by bus about 2 hours. So right now it is coming up to 3 o'clock. I was so tempted just to stay another night because it was getting late. The buses, according to online, is every 2 hours. No, tell a lie, it's every 30 minutes. It takes 2 hours to get there. So that makes sense that if I'm going to a small place, I'm only going for one night only. But it was just to break the comfort that I've got from staying here. I just got to check the map to work out where I'm going. Just going through the streets is a little bit hectic. Lots of people, but there are buses there. Oh. Even though it's only a 10-minute walk from the hostel. Oh, this bag's heavy. Now we try and find the bus. And the problem with being in a hostel that you fall in love with is you get too comfortable and you need to make that break of getting away. And that is the only reason I'm going to this new place, because it's close enough or far enough that it feels different. There's a lot of people with just one bus. So I've just asked some guy that wasn't really interested. I showed him on the map where I want to go and he's given me directions to come here. So find somebody else to ask. Oh, there's a big sign over there. So obviously the hostel will give you ideas of where you go to, and they'll have all the maps and the bus timings of buses going to Malacca, Singapore. But when it comes to places that I want to go, they're not usually that good. It's not their fault. So I'm at the bus station and the young lady next to me has told me that she's going to where I'm going. So that's lucky. She didn't speak a lot of English, but she's explained that there is no specific timings. The buses just turn up when you're expecting it. And she's been here an hour waiting for a bus that she thinks is going to be here soon. So it's just a case of just waiting. Time's it now? 3:20 in the afternoon. Hopefully there's a bus that turns up soon. But in the meantime I just gotta wait. But I've always got to have a backup plan, and the backup plan is that if I've got to wait here for another hour, I might just book into the hostel again and then try again first thing tomorrow morning. Oh, I just love travelling. It's now coming up to 4:30. I've been here nearly an hour and a half, I think. No buses. Now the girl next to me, she keeps telling me for the last half hour, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes goes past. 10 minutes. So, right, it's a Sunday. Is there buses? It says so online, but don't believe everything you read online. So I've got two choices. There is another bus that leaves from the terminal outside of town. But to get Grab taxi will cost about 35 ringgit. The tickets are more expensive, it's 20 ringgit, so 55 ringgit in total. This bus here, if it turns up, is 9 ringgits. The hostel is 40 ringgits a night, £7.50. So I am hungry. I've had nothing since breakfast. I'm bored. There's only so much of Candy Crush you can play. And the hostel is only a 10-minute walk down there, and that's a proper 10 minutes. So I could save money, stay in the hostel, leave first thing in the morning, get here for about like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then travel down to where I want to go. Waste money by getting a faster bus, or go back to the hostel, stay for the night. There is room, and the cafe around the corner is so cheap. The food's so good. I actually thought Kuala Lumpur would be easier to get out of than anywhere. So I want to wait 10 more minutes. And I think I might go back to the hostel. There'll be over the boat to see me. Again, I've given up. The young girl was just kept looking at her watch. 10 minutes! Shut up. And I do have a SIM card for Malaysia, which I don't usually get when I go to countries. And then I started Googling buses, and my month's trial, my month's limit ran out 5 minutes ago, which is a sure sign that I need to go back to the hostel. So I'm going back now, and I'm leaving tomorrow morning, so I will see you then, because I need to get some food. And the hostel is just even closer than what I thought it was to the bus station, which makes it easier tomorrow morning once I get up. And I'm hoping there's not been an influx of people in the last hour and a half, 2 hours since I've been away. But I'm back at Mingle at High Street. See you tomorrow morning. So it's now Monday morning. I've had a really good night's sleep. So good. It's actually Monday afternoon. So I am now heading towards the bus station where I was yesterday. I'm hoping that it's because it's a Monday that there will be more frequent buses, but we're going to find out. And I feel a bit bad that I am leaving until the afternoon yet again, but as I've said in so many vlogs, the hostel I'm in is so good. There was one girl who's been staying there that was meant to be there for 3 nights, but ended up staying for 7 nights. She left this morning, so if she can do it, if she can break the mold, she can get out of this place, and so can I. Surely there's a speed limit around here. But I know exactly where I'm going to the bus depot. I know exactly where the bus is off. Oh, it's great, man. So it's going to be a fun afternoon. So I'm here. Guys behind me have just told me that this is the stop. I should be at not across where I was yesterday. I nearly got excited because Kuala Lumpur is where I'm going to, and I said Selangor bus, but it's not mine. And at least the guy didn't say 10 minutes later bill from yesterday. So it's just a case of waiting, and I will wait until as long as I can until it gets dark. If it gets dark, then I'll have to find somewhere else, but I am leaving Kuala Lumpur today. So I've been here for about 2 hours. There is a bus due any minute now, in the next 8 minutes. I've sat here and I've been through 2 showers. It's been raining non-stop, thank God I'm under cover. I've had nothing to eat for breakfast because I assumed there'd be a bus coming soonish. But I'm determined. But yeah, there's a guy over there who's at a desk. He's the one that told me 4:30. 4:30. So if it's a 2-hour bus, that means I'm going to get in for about 6:30. I will probably fall asleep on the bus because that's what I usually do. But I'm determined. I need to leave KL before it goes to me. This is fun. There is a force out there trying to stop me from leaving. So it's now 5 o'clock, no buses, and a lovely man came over and said, where are you going to? Told him, there's no buses. That bus there is for maintenance today. So, there is a bus, he says, round the corner, and I was here yesterday going to Klang. Now, it has been recommended that I should go, but the time now, like I said, 5 o'clock. By the time I get there, it'll be late. So, and again, I've not had anything to eat since breakfast because I thought there'd be a bus that could take me directly and I'd get some food when I got there. But there is a bus tomorrow morning at 6:30. 6:30. And the second bus is at 11:30. So my plan, I'm trying to find out what time the buses from here to Klang goes, is if it's not in the next hour, go back to the hostel again, get up for 5:30, get some breakfast from somewhere, and then come back here. There's no signs or anything. This reminds me of when I was in Botanical, that little lovely town where every day they told me, there's a bus. Oh no, there's not. Went to saw somebody. So I've been told to go to another bus station. One guy I did ask was a taxi driver, don't know how to get through here, who stated that it was his hometown, Klang, and that he was going home later on and it only cost me 40 minutes. Don't think so. I did try targeting him down because he was going home anyway. This takes me to the high street. You've still got all the landmarks that I've seen every single day. I'm not usually one to give up, but when hunger strikes, I need to go. Disappointed, but I'm still in KL. It's not going to let me go. Right, is that a bus station? Bus stop? Oh, find out. Nope. I think hunger has just taken over and said, no, you need to go. I mean, I'm in Chinatown. Not been there for a couple of days. But the taxi driver did say that if I wanted to go to Klang, it would take about 2-3 hours. It's not that far. So even if I left now, we're talking about 7-8 o'clock at night. It's too late. Can't survive without food for that long. So thinking on my feet, I need to go back to the hostel. I need to go and get some food. I know there is room there's always plenty of room because it's that big. And then set me along for 5:30 and then leave tomorrow. And that way, get there in the mid-morning, possibly, depending how long it takes. Do some videoing. Oh, why is something so difficult? So yeah, go back to the hostel. And this is only the first part of trying to get out of KL. Whilst at the bus station there was another European guy who was an Italian who had actually been at the bus station since midday. And he had been told that there was a bus at 2 o'clock which hadn't turned up. I was told next bus will be 4:30, so he's been there for 4.5 hours, 5 hours. I don't feel as bad as he does. He did look at going to Klang, but I said that, and I think he was looking at going to Klang and then getting another bus to go to Kuala Selangor. And then he showed me on the map and the bus timetable that would get in for about 10 o'clock tonight. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this this video of me trying to escape from Kuala Lumpur, I mean, at least I saw Stonehenge yesterday morning, so that was a bonus. Then you press that like button if you see me try and escape one more time. Then you need to press that subscribe button and see where I end up tomorrow. Hopefully not still here, but until the next time, as I try to explain to the people in the hostel, I am going. Bye bye for now.